This is overview of the settings in the InstAccountsManager tab. So these settings is help you to set in the action that accounts do, and another setting of your task number 1. So these settings will be for better for your accounts, so they can work in better, and they help you to know how to do a better results here. So what we can see, API versions, so you can choose there 97, you can choose another, and it will be like 2 versions, for example. Also, you can send all emulation requests, send login clients events data. These 2 parameters help you to make your accounts working like a real account on Instagram. You can use new authorization. You can update for current accounts, for example, assigned for a new account. So the program asking you, are you sure that your 9 accounts they are working for me there will change the version. I say no, okay. And another settings, on the first start of the account, if it has a session, log out and log in using login and password. It's dangerous, so better not to use it, but you can use this feature. This is allowing, so if you have you can use this feature only if it's right passwords here, and if all accounts have a checkpoints always. So if it's not, you don't need to use this. Please don't. Okay, you can reset the accounts label that they have already logged out like this. They ask, I am sure or not. Also, you can do not log in to the API. You can log in. You can choose do not log in into API, and then log in to the Instagram web version. So you can follow via web version, you can like and comment, so you can read more then. So usually we use API version for all things, so it's like the Instagram app we are using, but something we have in web version, so you can follow, like and comment in web version. Also we have do via IP session as a web request, so you can do followings and comments via IP session as a web request, so if you need to. Then transferring accounts to this task. When transferring you can reset accounts API cookies session, you can clear accounts web cookies, you can reset accounts user agents, you can clear proxy from accounts. When stopping accounts, so when they are stopped, you can also clear API cookies and web cookies from them. What another thing you can do, device language and time zone. So you can determine the proxy country where the accounts start working. Also you can so where the countries you start working, so by proxy you can choose based on localization of the account's user agent, so where your device is, or manual settings. For example, we choose Switzerland and time zone, because it's Switzerland, +2. Also change the localization of its API user agent when starting the accounts. So you can choose this, and you can change localization API user agent. Another thing, you can unify all uploaded photos according to general. For example, you have 3 photos, but you need like for example 10 profile, you have a settings, you have here noise, change brightness, contrast, noise frequency, and another things, and these images will be unique for the Instagram. So you will see that the pictures are the same, but we put contrast, noise, and another things, and they become unique. All photo will be unique. You can commentary on the task if it's necessary. So you can write something like 1, 2, 3, or what you need to write for this task number 1. Also, you can ignore all pauses, minimize delay and attention at your own risk, because pauses help you to really make your accounts working like you in real life. So if you like someone, are you like someone in 2 seconds, and then you open a profile in 1 second, and in 2 seconds you like another person? No, you are liking someone, then 20 seconds passed, and you find another person, and then you like another, for example, profile or something like this. So there is always pauses help you to your bot will behave like a real person. So use it at on your risk. Also, you can choose this, and do not ignore delays for parsing and filtering. Here in perform actions, we have target audience parser, and here we have pauses. We cannot see their pauses here, so they will not pass this, so they will use this pause here. And conversion and filtering, also pauses between users, they will use these pauses, but another pauses they will not use. So do not ignore delays for parsing and filtering. You can use this also with this function. Another thing, when starting the task, you can start all accounts. For example, I have 9 accounts. I can start all 9 accounts, or I can start all accounts but no more than at a time. For example, I can start all accounts but no more than, for example, 5 at one time. So 5 accounts will work. Also, I can start all accounts but in blocks of 10 accounts with the pauses between blocks. For example, pauses between blocks 20-30 seconds. So you can read more here. So you will start the block of 10 accounts, and then, or for example, blocks of 4 accounts. You will start, it will work 4 accounts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all accounts finish the work, and another 5, 6, 7, 8 will working. That's how it works. After 20-30 seconds, new block will start it. Before starting the next block, wait for all accounts from the previous block to finish. So you can choose, and you will waiting for all 4 accounts finish working in this block. Also, you can start accounts randomly. So it will be, for example, 1, 7, 8, 4, 2, and something like this. Pause between starting the account. You will choose, for example, 20-40 seconds, for example. You can reboot modem before starting next account, or start bed and another things. So this is for your accounts to live longer. They will you can use also this feature. And before each account start, change the IP by clicking the link or links from the file. So you can put here the link, or the link that the file that have in your computer, or link for the website. And before each account start, you can change IP. So you need to have a list of IP in your website, that you put a link to the website, or to your file. Before pause after starting the file. Pause after starting the file. So you need to put the limitation. So what pause we use, for example, 60 seconds. If task, the next block we have here, if a task has less than, for example, how much accounts, for example, less than 5 accounts, yeah. So only count valid account. So you can choose. If the task has less than 5 accounts, we have 9 here. So they will add accounts. So we can move only accounts who already work in the task. So, for example, we count only valid accounts. We have 9 accounts there, yeah? And if the task less than 5 accounts, but we have only 2 valid accounts. We have 9, but 7 of them are bad. So the program knows this if you click there, and they count only valid accounts. Move only accounts who already worked in the task. For example, if you want to move, for moving is this section, you can move accounts from one task to another automatically. It's very easy, and I'm sure you will understand how to do it. You can move only worked accounts. For example, in task 2, we have 16 accounts, and you can move only working accounts. For example, only 6 accounts worked, another 10 was just standing and do nothing, yeah. So they will move task 1, they will move only worked account in their task. So in task 2 only 6 accounts work, so they will move here after it will be less than 5 accounts. So you do settings on your own, how you feel it. Transfer from reserve task, for example, task 2 will be reserve task, yeah, another task. Then you can see the settings, but first transfer and start the required number of backup task accounts if in the task, and it is the task number 3, yeah. So after task 2, if it's not enough, you can choose number 3 with accounts, and if it's less than 5 accounts, it will take from the task number 3. Start accounts after transfer to the task, and after you remove it from the task 3, you will start the task number 1. If there is no required accounts in the reserved task, start task. So if it's no accounts in the reserved task 2, reserved task 3, we use what? 4, number 4. So here we can see if it's not enough, we use number 2, then numbers 3 and number 4, and start accounts after transfer to this task. After you transfer 2, we start, 3 remove, we start, and 4 we start. So here we can see that we have another accounts 5 in this task they remove here. If the account wasn't checked at the end of the work, for example, stop according to the schedule. For CB, check the account. For CBI, check the account. So if the account wasn't checked or stop according to the schedule, you must check the account. So we click there and you will check the account. What does it mean? Perform action, check account at the beginning and at the end of the work. So we first by check, the program must check accounts, even if it stop according to the schedule, for example. Also, you can use auto transfer accounts by the rules at the end of the work. So you can auto transfer account and at the end of the work. What does it mean? And even during manual stop or according to the schedule. So you auto transfer accounts by the rules. What is the rules? Here we can see the rules. Rules number 1. For example, our account transfer rule. If the account has stopped and has working status, all task is finished, they will transfer to task 2, for example, and you use auto transfer account by the rules at the end of the work. So, for example, I want accounts number 4, number 3, and number 2 come back to their task. So I add the rule, working status, all accounts finished, and transfer to task 3, for example, and after transferring start account or I want all accounts after finish the work transfer to task 4, and I put it there, and after transferring start account after and how much seconds, for example 10 to 30 seconds, and after this it will be auto transferring accounts. Additionally, you can check with the mass, checking with the mass, like more than 10 equal 9 or more than and valid or not. So you need to check this option, read it more. So you can add the rule, and here is it. You can have as much rule as you want. That's all. So here we have API session, we have how we clear the proxy, and this we have language and time zone, we have when starting the task, and we have also how we can transfer the accounts from one task to another. It's a lot of things here. Even we have how to set in the images, how to do it unique. All things is useful, use it, and this was overview how to set in the accounts in the program. Thank you so much, and see you soon.